You know what? This is the new endpoint. Hello, YouTube. I am recording this now. Was streaming it for a second. We missed the beginning of player level 1, and you know what? I'm going to run through it here real quick. Not that exciting. I'll go through the deck after this game, but my opponent played a Scrapforge Titan. I decided to ignore it for the first turn because I've got GGP and some Witherfrost Banshees, or not Witherfrost Banshees, Dire Banshees, some stuff like that in my deck. I played a Metamind Adept and a Sypian Infiltrator. Metamind Adept didn't hit anything too noteworthy, but I was looking. Then they played a Witherfrost Banshee and a Tech Explorer, leveling a Falnax Squadron. Then I played Durg Banshee, that's what it's called, and a Technosmith, leveling an Arbiter. We battled. The Durg Banshee ate the Scrapforge Titan. The Technosmith just went open lane, dealt a little bit of damage to them. They played a Nexus Tech and an Aloyan Strategist, both in open lanes. I had both of those lanes open, and they battled, and I think this is where they first started to take a little bit of damage too. This is actually where they first took damage, I think. I played a Xerxes and a Hulk, and then they played Sypian Og and Fellstrider. So now we're all caught up. Sparkblade Assassin's going to get pumped by a Falnax Squadron. I saw that timer going, but I guess that's just a bug. It was actually... the time was on me. Alright, so... Xerxes Compositive Battle here. That's interesting. Definitely want to play Envillian Arbiter as well. You know what? I probably want to play Xerxes in this open lane. And I probably want to do something funky like this here. So now GGP is going to Positive Battle and get a +2/+2. So we've got a 9/4 and a few other really solid active creatures that are going to give my opponent some trouble. So now we're all caught up. Everybody knows what's happening. How'd this Sparkblade Assassin get so big? Why is this such a big boy? What's going on? Oh, okay. The Sparkblade Assassin was pumped by the Falnax Squadron. That's right, because the tech was there. Tech Explorer is such a good card. It is going to allow us to activate our Onyxium Phantasm again, though. And then a Nexus Tech is going to trade with GGP, but it is going to turn this into a trade. So that winds up being pretty worthwhile for my opponent there. Xerxes will destroy this if I do it pre-combat, or I could do it post-combat and get Falnax Squadron. I probably want to do it pre-combat because I can completely negate Tech Explorer too. That is going to mean my Envillian Arbiter gets shrunk a little bit, but there's no way around that. So let's shrink this guy's attack. Let's shrink everything. I get their guy, and this is actually a trade, believe it or not. That doesn't really leave me with any good spot for Durg Banshee, does it? I could go Ironbound Ordnance Captain here. That's pretty interesting. And an Ironbound Ordnance Captain could actually make this into a positive battle. What else could we do that would make that into a positive battle? I guess not much of anything. You know what I think I'm going to do here? I'm going to go... yeah, I am going to go for the Ordnance Captain play here. This doesn't do that much for us. I mean, I think it's the most aggressive play, and we're already kind of laying the beats on our opponent here. So to just make like a reasonably aggressive play like that, I think is fine. Xerxes will kill Sparkblade and Envillian Arbiter should I decide to activate it again, so it's probably not in the cards. Well, that's pretty solid. They're probably going to take something out here with that then, I imagine. But yeah, that's not really that impressive of a turn either, is it? I mean, I'm definitely not activating Xerxes because they played 2 Necrium creatures, but Yeah, they didn't get too good of a hand there. They will take out our open lane 11 attack creature. That makes sense. What did they choose to level up? A Falnax Squadron 1. So this guy likes themselves some Falnax Squadrons. I can make it so that Xerxes takes less damage, or make it so that Ordnance Captain takes less damage. That seems like a pretty cut and dry scenario here. Could also Soul Harvest into Metamind Adept. Is that any good? I can't imagine so. Let's battle. Hit him for 10. Put him down to 53. So I could Soul Harvest this and then play Metamind Adept and Technoset. I guess it's just better because I'm just so ahead. Sure, it's dealing 5 less damage, but we leveled some random ass shit, so maybe that's fine. And then we'll level up Matrix Ward. And so that draw was actually pretty solid for us too. Not activating Xerxes again here, obviously. And now for this turn we have Sypian Infiltrator plus Ironbound Reinforcements. Both solid cards. Alright, so those are going to trade unless I activate Xerxes, but I think they still trade even so. So just put the armor on itself. Yes, that's fine. Oh, that's not how that card works. Oh, shit, okay. Alright, I can activate Xerxes to destroy Aegis Conscript, or steal Aegis Conscripts, but that also... that also puts, or also kills Invilian Arbiter. So I think that's probably a bad play. I think what we do here is just play Ironbound Reinforcements in front of the zombie and probably pump the Sypian Infiltrator because I'm going to do that post-battle. Although, this is 26 damage. Yeah, making that 31 damage and then I have 3 lethal attacking creatures. That seems really good too, doesn't it? What do I have to do that? I gotta do something like this. Alright, yeah. So now all 3 of these creatures are lethal if they don't get blocked. And Sypian Infiltrator is almost lethal. If we draw in Ironbound Reinforcements, that'll end the game as well on the Sypian Infiltrator. So there's an Ordnance Captain. That'll probably also end the game. What does that do? +3. Okay, not quite. But that'll get us pretty close. And I mean, okay, this is what my opponent needed to do. They needed to have something that could possibly block 2 lanes. They got a block here. These are going to trade. And they need Fellstrider to get the 1 in 3. It does not. But, yeah, either of those lanes were lethal regardless. So that's game 1, which is technically game, I think, 6 here. I think the deck is now 5-1. I streamed this deck probably a few months ago at this point. So I don't even know if the draft queue is, or draft format is different at this point. But let's go ahead and look at the deck for a second because I did this on stream, but I think that that's going to have too many technical difficulties. I talked about a decent amount of the deck in the game, I think, and maybe if somebody looks through the archives, you can find the game. I might not have streamed it. I'm not really super sure, but with only 2 more games left, I figured I might as well play them on stream. I'm going to check out this recording after the game, see if it looks good. But, yeah, it's an Onyxium deck. Doesn't really have too many abomination strategies. The main thing that this deck has going on for it is it has double Captain, double Reinforcements, and double Matrix Warden. So a lot of combat tricks. And then obviously GGP is insane, especially combined with Onyxium Phantasm as we saw. And then Xerxes is quite an incredible legendary rarity card. So all of that worked out pretty well. Felnex Squadron isn't really doing much. Neither is Steel Welder, Medic. And only one Technosmith, but I've got 3 Meta-Minded Eps, which do up smooth the draws a little bit. And that's pretty it. Nothing too crazy. It does have a legendary in it, so that always makes it somewhat more powerful. But this is what we are working with, and we are 5-1. Alrighty, guys, so we are 5-1 now, going into game 7 then. And, alright, quite a start, taking 6 damage right off the bat. But you know what? Our hand is pretty good here. We have, honestly, 4 really solid cards that could all handle with what my opponent's got going on. Cards I want to level the most are probably these 3, whereas Graveborn Glutton, even though it does line up really well against the Warhound Raider, I'd rather keep this card as an underdrop. And I'm pretty happy just to, like, even see Xerxes again. It was pretty solid for us last time. I could even, if I just open lane Xerxes, my opponent has to replace the Warhound Courser, but yeah, actually, you know what? Excuse me. That might be worth it. If I put this on this, that's just a trade, right? Takes 4 down to 2, regions 1 up to 3, yeah. So, yeah, we could trade, and I think I'm just going to make this trade happen here with Xerxes too. I guess I could have just completely avoided everything, but considering we might need to watch our life total, let's not take 2 more damage right off the bat for no reason. Though now that I'm seeing this Grimgaunt Predator as well, I'll admit I'm kind of regretting it. And the Falnak Squadron to go along with the Onyxium Marauder. Alright, I made the wrong call. I'll admit it. They play another Warhound Courser. Activate that again, even though aggressive doesn't mean anything. Another Warhound Raider, jeez. Do you still get to see? Alright, and there goes my Xerxes. You don't get to see how many trigger at the start of the game anymore. This is going to go inactive during my opponent's turn. I can offer the trade with Sypian Infiltrator and then just GGP open lane. Alrighty. Alrighty, might have gone dark there for a second. I didn't realize I had Discord on still. Alrighty, so what can we do here? We don't have to do too much. I'm probably just going to open lane the Phantasm. And then I could, like, Gloomfiend trade, plus get ready to deal with the Stormcaller. What I think I actually like here is Tower Scout, so that I can get ready to move over on the Stormcaller, and then Onyxium Phantasm open lane. So, yeah, let's do this. We're catching up in life total. We're going to take 8 here, and this is the biggest thing that I was thinking here, is that Ordnance Captain going in lane 4 means we can move over Tower Scout. That's obviously going to be a little bit annoying here, but I think I can actually still make that work. If they eat the GGP, that's going to be a little bit more annoying too. And what is this going to mean? Are they going to eat the Tower Scout? Oh, that would be brutal if they move over and eat the Scout here. I think they're going to push through 12 points of damage. Yeah, I didn't really see my opponent playing that one any other way, but all right, now they move that over, but that's a moot point at this point. I think we go Ordnance Captain. We move the Tower Scout over. We get a positive battle here. We get a trade here with Technosmith. And then we just shrink the Windweaver, because the Ordnance Captain will still be alive and be able to eat the Windweaver. Or, I'm sorry, the Tower Scout will still be alive, but it won't be able to eat the Windweaver. Alright, that's a little bit annoying then. Is there any other way we can swing this? Not that I see, no. Yeah, alright. We'll just have to shrink... Wait, what are we putting here? Oh, I want to put Technosmith there. I could put something else there that will actually get a positive battle on, but I don't think that's worth it when the other option is to play Technosmith. That just seems too good to me to pass up. So I'm going to level Invilian Arbiter here and then play Ordnance Captain. And yes, this guy can technically positive battle the Tower Scout or just jump in front of the Onyxium Phantasm for a bunch of turns. But that is not a huge deal, considering we're not going to be taking any damage from it or anything. And the fact that GGP can then eat up a small little Windweaver here is exactly why that play winds up working out so well. So this is going to finish off Onyxium Phantasm, I have to imagine here. Yeah, so that they don't have to deal with that. That makes a lot of sense. Cardrasian Stoneback. That seems fine too. So yeah, I'm just going to go GGP in 3, Sapien Infiltrator in 5, and I'm pretty okay with how this all has turned out here. Just dodge, because I can take this out with an underdrop, or something like Invilian Arbiter, which handles this so much better. An Ordnance Captain plus an Invilian Arbiter should be great. Unfortunately, I can't put Ordnance Captain in lane 1, which was part of the reason also Sapien Infiltrator made its way over into that lane. Flamelands 2 plus Cardrasian Stoneback is going to take out GGP, unfortunately, this turn. Could also Abyssal Brute the Invilian Arbiter to make a Onyxium Marauder of sorts. If that's the name of that card. Onyxium Marauder, right? Yeah. It would be a much worse Marauder. But it'd be something nonetheless. And you know what? Ordnance Captain's not also isn't looking that great, because I have so many open lanes here. I could just play it though. I could just play Ordnance Captain and eat this up, though I could eat this up with a 1-drop. I do just have to watch my life total. That's the biggest thing right now. But basically the other play would be Abyssal Brute. Yeah, I gotta figure out if I want to kill a 9-5 aggressive or a 2-2 aggressive. Either way, I have to kill both of these. So leaving a 6-1. Leaving a 6-1 isn't that terrible, though. I think I like this play. This play is just safer. Let's just protect my life total for now before we go into player level 3. Though we're still a decent amount away. Oh, Onyxium Phantasm can eat this dog right up, so that is pretty rewarding. Xerxes, again, wants to kill all of my creatures. Ordnance Captain did not do a great job there, but it did an amazing job in player level 1. And if it gets to do anything funky in player level 2, that'll be pretty sweet too. I think I'm still willing to just regen off all of this damage. This is a little bit awkward for this, but this is not an aggressive card either. So I don't know what cards there are in draft right now that can make other cards active, but honestly, this is all feeling pretty good. I'm now hitting my opponent. I mean, my opponent's the aggressive deck, and we're just leagues ahead of them on board. I mean, I think I drew much better than them, right? They are playing a bigger deck, so you do have to take that into consideration when you put Warhound Courser, that little pup, into your deck. But looking pretty good, I have to say. And now we have an Ironbound Reinforcements of our own. I will probably Metamind Adept, see where we can get with that. I think I'm pretty unlikely to activate Xerxes here too. Yeah. Alright, that's going to move over and trade here. This is still a positive battle though. Okay, they're doing something different. That's not going to take this out. So they need, like, I don't know, something crazy. Okay, that's part of it. And then an Ordnance Captain of their own. Okay, okay, that's pretty much, that's going to pump here, right? But that still leaves my Sypian Infiltrator to do him dirty. Um, yeah, I'm into this. Let's go. Let's lead with Metamind, open lane. And then I'm going to play Ironbound. And I'm going to put it on the Sypian Infiltrator. I know they have dogs. I know they have burn spells. But if they don't... Oh, actually, this is great against dogs. Yeah, they pretty much... Oh, that's right. I was talking about the other dog. If they have the 4/3 that deals 2 damage on any rank. Alright, well, getting pretty lucky this game. We did draw Ironbound Reinforcements, so this hand is kind of over-leveled, but hopefully we can just steamroll with it. That is going to be a positive battle here. I could potentially use the Ironbound to finish that off. Uranti Warlord, okay, that's pretty much a dog to finish me off here. So how much do I have? I'm hitting them for 8. I feel like I have to play Onyxium Phantasm and Anvilian Arbiter. And I also feel like I can't take 14, so that's kind of shitty. Maybe I don't have to play Anvilian Arbiter? No, I think I do. Like I said, I think that this card actually has 3 armor, which means I kind of want to put it here. But even if I put it here, let's see, it would take 11, go down to 6, so it would still be a 14/14. If this card actually has 3 armor, then it's a fine play in the middle lane. If it doesn't, oh well. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to play my 3 drops. I guess the other side of that, leveling Ironbound Reinforcements would have been kind of cool, but oh well. Felnax Squadron can pump Anvilian Arbiter now, which might actually be enough to save it. If not, it can pump Onyxium Marauder, and Felnax can also get a positive battle on Forge Guardian Alpha, though that is a little bit slow. Again, it's hard to judge, like, did I get lucky? Did I get unlucky? And how much damage could I have forced through? 8 more damage to put them down to 30? I don't think that was correct. When I had the chance to just positive battle in all of these lanes. I'm starting to think that this card only does have 1 armor. But I can't really be too confident. Alright, that's gonna kind of shake things up. Okay, because it's going to mean... Okay. So yeah, just trying not to... But yeah, that's fine. Because now Felnax Squadron gets to trade here. I mean, we are taking a lot of damage with this play. But we are gaining some definite board presence here, too. Oh, I didn't take this out. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's actually really embarrassing. Alright, I get to give something minus 12 attack. That is clearly going to be Borean Windweaver. I will just eat up the stone back and not care. Yes, that sounds good to me. And then let's just play Onyxium Marauder. Can I have Onyxium Marauder survive? I can't, and I also don't want to. So, let's have this go here. I think that that's right. And then Felnax Squadron. Oh, I can Felnax Squadron either of these. Yes. Let's Felnax Squadron this. Because this card isn't going to get that much better if we pump it up. Whereas our level 3 creature getting a little bit more of a bump gets even better. And now they've only got 2 points of aggressive power. We've got this Onyxium Phantasm that is going to be able to activate again regardless because of that 4 regen. Yes, we didn't hit them for 6 because the Yeti was a 3/7. But we did at least eat up the Yeti and not take any damage from it because of our regeneration. So this card took... Yeah, this has 3 armor, for sure. For sure this card has 3 armor, right? That can pump here, but that's not great. 10. 10, 10? I think I just win this trade. Okay, Flame Lance. That'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, so 7. Let's see. If this goes down to 4. Okay, it only has 1 armor. Now we know. Now we know indeed. Alright. As much as it would be cool to Xerxes and eat up this Windweaver, let's not worry about that. This game is almost over anyways here too. We're going to hit them for 23. They have no creatures. We have 4. So all of our creatures other than Onyxium Marauder are lethal. And even that's going to be pretty tough for them because we just have 4 creatures to their 1, so they need to play a creature and then play Ambriel's Edict, which is probably not in this draft format. Alright, there's a trade. They could Phytobomb post-combat. Oh yeah, they got dogs. Oh, but that's not how you want to block with the dog. You needed to play dog post-combat here, so they actually could have survived. If they played post-combat dog here... Oh no, then I just Xerxes and killed the dog, actually. Yeah, that would have been awkward. Alright, on to game 3. And by game 3, of course, I mean potentially the finals, game 8 against Master Struhar here. Master Struhar, good luck and have fun. Alrighty. Sparkblade Assassin seems fine. Graveborn Glutton seems fine. Sparkblade they'll probably get a trade off of, and there's a potential for it to just get positive battled. They could all get positive battled here. I think I'm going to go Graveborn Glutton here. What I want. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, well, these are 2 really, really solid no-brain cards here with GGP and Xerxes. Haven't really seen GGP go too nuts in this series of games, but part of that is because of how quick my opponents have had to deal with it. So, that is definitely a thing. I'm going to put Xerxes in 1 and GGP either in 4 or 5. I'm willing to take 4 damage from the Technosmith just to ensure GGP can eat it up. It would also allow me to activate Xerxes once and save a little bit of health off of my GGP. We'll be about even in life total here depending on how this Graveborn Glutton triggers. It triggers for 1. Oh, wow, how perfect is that? Okay, it's not super perfect because I played Xerxes in the side lane, which was maybe a little bit silly because I could have put Abyssal Brute and then played Onyxium Marauder in the side lane. But getting to move GGP over to the side lane on an Abyssal Brute turn, well, that is just awesome. Alright, Ionic War Charger's gonna give me a run for my money, maybe. But I don't know, Xerxes is pretty good, and with Ordnance Captain, we're actually going to positive battle this War Charger too. So who knows, maybe I played it perfectly. This deck is quite fantastic, and these cards are quite powerful. Let's protect our Brute by playing it right here, and then let's play a Capitan. And you know what I can actually do? I can battle and then move over... And we're already positively battling this Tech Explorer. Now, they're going to need to just replace their Tech Explorer here to deal with the GGP and then play something to deal with Xerxes. But you know what? Both of those things that they're going to play are going to need to be trades. And then I'm going to be able to follow that up with 2 more plays in side lanes and just keep the pressure going. I could even play Metamind Operator here. We are at the end of the player level, so I don't think I'm going to do that. All right, that's not enough. Do they have, like, a center lane guy? Oh, no, this is not enough, my friend. Alrighty. Yeah, GGP is going to continue to grow. It's going to get a regen. I can activate Xerxes and eat this Aloyan Strategist, which I'm 100% going to do. So yes, let's activate. Let's move over, planning on eating this Strategist. I'm going to replay Captain here, I believe. And then I might play Zithian Hulk, or I might play Metamind Adept. I think on the rank up, well, keeping the side lane open could be fine too. And you know what? This does have a little bit additional attack. Let's see what else we can draw off this. Okay, that's fine. So now we battle. We're going to get a pump. We're going to get a regen on their turn. We are just crushing it. Another Ordnance Captain, a post-battle Ordnance Captain. But you know what? This is fine. My opponent is still playing player level 1 cards. They're going to trade with GGP, trade with Xerxes. We are going to play Tower Scout in 1, Ordnance Captain in 4, and battle for about 1 million. Let's see. That's 9 plus... What do we got here? 9 plus 21 is 30. So we're going to smack them down for 30 and have 2 additionally crazy creatures here. They're going to go down to 61, I believe, if I did that math correctly. Which it looks like I did. Another Ordnance Captain. Yeah, I think this is going to be all she wrote. I don't see my opponent coming back from this one. This was a pretty good deck. I'm glad I hit that record button and was able to provide some commentary here. Haven't really been able to get all the streaming stuff situated, so we'll see if I can work on that in the future. Stout Hide, not going to be enough. They could trade with, lane 5 as well. But all they're doing is trading, and then we're going to play Xerxes and then Captain in 2. And that is going to be pretty close to lethal even. Could also do something with Abyssal Brute maybe. No, I need to put Ordnance Captain here. Okay. Yeah. Ordnance Captain has to go in lane 2. There's no way around that. And not even going to do the math. I know it's a whole bunch here. All my creatures are lethal at this point, other than my non-active ones. But this is lethal if it hits him twice. This is lethal if it hits him twice. This is lethal if it hits him twice. And then the combination of my 2 non-active creatures will also be lethal if I get to activate them. So let's see. Okay, that's a pretty nice positive battle. On a level 1 Ordnance Captain, you have a Ionic War Charger just barely squeaking out. Alright, and that pump will go on the War Charger as well so that it could theoretically move over and kill the Captain in 4. But that is not a fate that it's going to get to do. I could activate Xerxes there to kill their War Charger even and steal it. That would wind up in me dealing a little bit less damage. But there we go. That is a draft win. Haven't even played 8 games yet today, but did 4 wins, I guess. No, did 3 games. Yeah, I only played 3 games here. So there we go. Get some elite tickets, Dacian Sludge, and some more silver. Thank you guys very much for watching. This might be from, I don't know, win a tournament. There's some other rewards and things I haven't checked out. Hope you guys had fun watching. Yeah, that was a pretty strong deck. That was pretty good. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm NoLucksGiven. I'll see you next time. Peace.